last time, the party was enjoying a nice day at the beach, and I am echoing somewhere.
Me.
Hang on.
One of my platforms is not muted. There we go. It was that one.
Look at that.
Figured it out.
Okay.
All right.
Good. We're great.
So they were enjoying their time at the beach. They did a little competition to win a dress, and somebody won the dress.
Me.
Yeah, it was you. And now, now we're just waiting for Sam to show up. That said, I don't have anything planned for if she doesn't show up. So
We're just gonna go slay a dragon without her?
I don't really want to do that.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. It's kind of oh, hi Renaxlu. Hi Canadian Alex. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Proppy Troll, thank you for following. Mythic Russ, thanks for following. I'm gonna switch things over here to the main stream. Today's music is thanks to Arcane Anthems, who has made their music public domain, or royalty free rather.
You gotta love.
I didn't make it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good background noise. Here, look at this.
Oh, jeez. I wonder who that is.
Remember that guy?
I do.
Hang on, what? I was looking at the I was watching your screen.
Oh,
Who
look
is
on the
that?
map.
I have no idea who that is.
I asked AI to make a white-scaled half-dragon for me, and that's what it came up with.
A for effort.
If Sam shows up, I have a wonderful story to tell you too.
Yeah, it was not canon. A non-canon little adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Should have streamed something though. Oh well, I'm here now. I'll admit, starting to think Sam's gonna be a no-show tonight,
Oh dear.
which is unfortunate, but it's okay. I take this whole Dungeons and Dragons thing very seriously, you know.
Yes.
That's
yes,
why
you
I'm
do.
here.
Did I not give enough reminders?
You only remind us every hour.
Oh yeah, good point. Maybe I should, put it up to like every 15 minutes.
8 hours in advance. Or a
Or
day in
more.
advance.
The more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
I did it at 3 p.m.
Yep,
And I
3:30.
did it yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I do it enough, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't do it enough?
No, I think it should be every 15 minutes for
Oh, okay.
24 hours.
Okay,
Set an alarm during your sleep cycle.
got it.
Or if you could set up automatic notification on Discord. Is that even a thing?
I guess I could do that. I would have to
Actually,
make
it
a
should
bot.
be.
Yeah, you could.
Or there's probably a reminder bot that exists already. I could set up.
Something like that.
But also just a fun little reminder that next month will be the last month until there's going to be a hiatus. So September 18th, I think. September 18th is going to be our last game until I get back from Japan in December.
That's a long time to wait.
Yeah, sorry, but that's life.
Yep.
That's very important things are happening.
I'll wait until 8 o'clock till we assume that Sam's going to be a no-show, if that's okay with you two.
Yep.
And then
sure.
we can decide what to do. In the meantime, if you guys want... Oh my god. In the meantime, we could have you guys wake up in this hoose.
And this hoose.
And this who's
Yeah.
Hoose.
the moose and the who's.
The hoose and the moose.
The
And,
moose the who.
Yeah. We can just, RP that, I guess. Garrick's awake.
Beach Day 2.0.
Yeah, the fire is not on right now. Turn that off for, because it's hot out. It's summertime. Did you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Very nice. Reminds me of my happy place.
I don't know if I mentioned this last session, but I'm going to be transitioning to... Well, not transitioning. I'm going to be doing streams in person on a different channel soonish. Oh, hello there, ZJ. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I think I told Renaxel that already. I don't know if I mentioned to you, Alex.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, there's a game store in town that's going to let me stream in one of the rooms, and I have a new laptop coming in, so that'll make that possible. That won't be until like next year yet, probably, because I'm leaving. I'm leaving the country. Oh my god! Thank you so much for following Mavis Freestone. Welcome, Mavis. That sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere else, Mavis? Or am I just going crazy?
Crazy? You're already there. It's too late now.
Yeah, probably. So... Yeah, I guess we're just chilling. It's just basically a just chatting stream. How are you two doing? I'm a noob, don't know how to host on Twitch. Mavis from D-Live days. Oh my gosh, I knew it. Mythic Rose, good to have you. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's called a raid. It's not a host. It's something else. Wee! Russ sent me. Thanks for coming. Russ, glad to have you here. Things are kind of getting a little bit derailed tonight. One of my players is no-showing. Which is fine. That's fine.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm not butthurt about it.
He's really not. I totally can see it in his face.
Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, let me just show you guys. I feel like this will be like a good use of our time. I'm gonna be running Tales from the Infinite Staircase, or Quests from the Infinite Staircase. My bad. I understand that. Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, that was dope.
This is dope. It's about the Infinite Staircase, which I'm not going to tell you too much about in case you want to check out those streams when they come out, probably like next year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pre-built adventures that are being like remade for 5th edition. There's a genie in it, a Jin, and he can grant your wish.
Oh! I want to be rich!
Well, if you want to be rich, feel free to join in those streams when they go live over on my alternate channel, which is currently called Bond of the Blue Dragon. That's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be...
What a coincidence!
You have it. Yeah, it's actually going to be changed to Blue Dragon Tabletops. A Jin...
I like that.
Is he a genie? Yeah, a Jin. This guy's the genie. He's very benevolent. He's an interesting character. which I really look forward to doing my best to represent when I run this module. It's actually a collection of a lot of different quests, so I'm looking forward to that. This is like an ad now. I'm basically just doing an ad.
For yourself.
But yeah, it wasn't really my intention.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
that's okay.
Uh,
Shit happens.
Yeah,
Life
it
goes on.
happens. It happens.
The
Yeah.
D&D curse. Like, me and my other group, when we play on Saturdays, we got that curse.
Oh my god, something's happening.
Greetings, Earth Clan.
Jade
Somebody's giving you
Vanguard.
money.
Vanguard. Jade Vanguard. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. That'd be my sister. Wait, can I say that? Greetings, Earth Clan.
Is that... Hello?
So what do you guys want to do? I mean, there's chat here. Sam's
Hi,
not here.
chat.
So we could
That's
just do whatever the chat wants to do. This may
Chat.
be a bad idea.
What would you like us to do, chat?
Do you want us to
What do
do
you-
an adventure?
What are we
Oh.
gonna do?
Hang on, I messed something up. Here we go.
Whatever you say is my command.
This is the other channel I was talking about. It's saying hello. So this is it's like seriously, it's not going to be until like next year. But that is a channel where I will be like basically every stream I do for my laptop will be on that channel. So all of the D&D stuff. I just feel like this channel feels way too spread thin, and eventually I will be migrating the Dungeons and Dragons stuff over to somewhere else. This is kind of concerning music. It's like suspicious.
Hmm.
There's no tricks going on here. That's more casual.
Tricks are for kids.
I need to work on recording more sounds from my soundboard and sending them to you on Audacity. 'Cause they're
Well-
so cool.
Yeah, we definitely gotta check that out. Check that out. Check that out sometime.
Check that out.
The music is sus, yeah. So how's it going, Russ? Since I talked to you last like 5 minutes ago. I was just at Mythic Russ's stream a little while ago. He was streaming Poke Rogue. It's like a Pokemon roguelike.
Tricks are for kids
yeah.
and traps are for adults.
Well, they call it trick or treat, not trap or treat.
No, yeah. That's why it's for kids and not for adults. We have to do trap or treat for adults.
Yeah,
I love traps.
of course. I love escape rooms.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about the same traps.
Yeah, no traps tonight. We're not playing D&D. Oh, well, maybe we'll play D&D. And it's not 8 o'clock yet. I'm not calling it. I'm not giving up just yet.
Trap or
Well.
treat.
In the meanwhile, we can always just play.
Yeah? So this is where you're at. You're just hanging out. You're a little bit too tiny for that chair. That is not the canonical size of Aurelius. Probably like
Yeah, that's
more like
There
like
you
that.
go.
There, yeah. So we have Aurelius. I guess like, everybody here is new to the series, basically. So we could just explain what's going on.
we could.
Yeah. So this is Aurelius. Aurelius is a dragonborn. He's got some dragonkin-like features going on there. And this is Norkilia. Well, I can just point at... Oh, I'm covering Aurelius. That's Aurelius. I'm kind of big. Here, let me... Gosh. I have so many gosh darn layers. Please
That's what she
forgive me.
said.
Oh, but I don't even get it. Okay, there you guys are. I'm just gonna make
Where
all of you
is
guys a little big.
Samantha?
So you can
That's
hear. Oh, shoot.
By the way, yes, I'm still getting over a bit of a chest cold. I'm fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Are you gonna
It's
survive?
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so in the top left corner of the stream here, this is where the dice are usually rolled. So here,
For demonstration.
yeah. So when somebody rolls the most uncommon rolled dice in D&D, or one of. Oh, this is way too dramatic.
If only I had 6 more, it would have been fun.
I've been flexing. I'm kind of big. I just need to shrink it down a bit, you know. Keep it. Oh, now I'm hearing it. Okay. So this is Aurelius right here.
Hello, it is I.
Yeah, and then over further on the right is Norkilia.
Hello.
So we have Aurelius, who is our fighter. He is a dragonborn, and he fights things. I don't need his token here at all, actually, because you can see him already.
Yes, you can.
He is a mighty fighter and a devout follower of Bahamut, although he's not devout enough to be a paladin, I guess.
I'm an acolyte.
He draws his power from himself.
And the power of friendship.
And the power of friendship from his buddies. And off to our right, way over there, sorry about that, is Norkilia. Norkilia is our very own trickster cleric, healer extraordinaire, and not too shabby with a mace.
Yeah. It
That's
helps
true.
it's enchanted. And
Yeah.
I get all those stats on top of it.
Yeah. Our party is currently level 9 and chasing after a devil man named Vorganax. Although they're currently taking a break from that because in order to do what they need to do next, they actually need to make a quick little trip to Phlegethos, which is in the 9 Hells. So, they're kind of putting that off for a little bit so they can have a little bit of time to relax.
A devil
Devil
man
man
named
named-
Steve.
A devil man named Steve.
Don't insult Steve. Steve
No.
is a very mighty protector.
Yeah, great and mighty protector.
Guardian of faith, if you will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Norkilia. Oh, you can share that information. I don't want to just explain everything. Seems
Okay.
rude.
So for an Easter egg, one of my spells is Guardian of Faith, so I can summon, kind of like a paladin, sort of, like whatever thing, who like does 60 damage, then he disappears. Well, back in the heyday, Epic Samurai and Live used to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesdays before we started playing D&D, and his main character's name was Steve, so we named him after Steve.
Yeah, it's a very sweet time. Steve is a good guy in this universe, not a devil. Funny that you would say that, though. That you mentioned Steve. Yeah. Also, ZJ, it's fine that you missed last week's stream. You're good. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not. It's really not, but it's fine.
I had no clue. Unless you were like secretly watching all of my streams, even though you said you didn't know whether I was still streaming or not. Yeah, Mythic Russ and I go back. We go way back. Back in the D Live days. Lolmao.
Day.
Trying to figure out what that acronym means because I know it was a typo, but I'm just trying to think in my head what that O and L could have been. Never mind. I shouldn't think this far into, it's too many layers. Just like Renaxlu said. Wait, was that Renaxlu? Oh yeah, Renaxlu also streams.
What? No, I don't.
Yeah, Renaxlu. I need to give you a shout out, Renaxlu. Renaxlu is also a streamer. You can find her on twitch.tv/
Absolutely.
Yeah, that one. Let me just do a thing here.
Not a shameless plug at all.
Not a shameless plug at all.
I mean, it's not a shameless plug, it's a shout out. Right?
Exactly.
Just doing. What? I just want to copy your Twitch handle. Why isn't it? Why is
No,
everything?
no shoutouts. I don't stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I had somebody like that one time that came to my stream. Like, I just want to watch. Don't shut me out. I think that there's like a bit of concern that I would be like coming to their stream and be like, "Oh, you should shut me out because I shut you out," but I'm not.
Oh,
like that. That would suck.
That's gross. Yeah.
But it happens, you know.
Oh, yeah, it is. Or the ones that are like, I get the ones that are like, hey, I helped you with this part in the game, make me a mod. I go, no. Thanks for your help. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Just no.
Just no. Thank you for the shout out.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Ew, shoutouts.
Shout out. It's gross. Shout out for shout out. Let's shout out Epic Samurai Live.
I'm already here. This is my stream. You're gonna shout me out on my own stream?
Why not?
Yeah, you can give a shout out, Mythic Rest. Why not?
Yeah,
guess
well, I
hydration
always-
is important.
I was
Gosh.
gonna say I always do your I always do your merch thing. Hey, sells merch, buy stuff.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
his shirt and his sweater and his cup. You should buy it. They're comfy. And every time I stream, I either drink from the Epic Samurai Live mug or from my Mass Effect mug.
I
And it's
never
good.
promote it.
Drinking from my mug.
I never
Well-
promote it.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Coming from an honest reviewer of this product, it's a great product. I highly recommend. I'm using it right now.
Cup is comfy. Weird. It is. It's so comfy.
It's a comfy cup. No, I have a shirt. I misplaced mine. I ordered one for myself. They're good quality shirts. I have no idea where mine went. It's somewhere. I'm sure it'll turn up. Oh yeah, I got the toque. Or what do they call it in other places in the world?
Beanie.
A beanie. Yeah, a beanie.
Beanie.
That's American.
And
That's what we have to call it at work.
it's great. I love that beanie. I'm not gonna wear it now because it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees in here.
I know.
That's a hot
when-
son of a bitch.
Whenever I do get money, there's something I have my eye on.
What's
I
that?
gotta wait. I want the frame poster. It's limited edition. There's 5 left.
Only
But I
5
need to-
will ever exist.
Only 5 will ever exist. So get the poster.
You can
And then
stop selling my merch.
and then when you come up to drop off the fish, you can sign it.
Oh yeah, okay. You want me to sign it? My signature
Yeah.
sucks, ma'am.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, fine.
Do you realize if you sign it, the value of that product goes significantly up?
I promise you it will go down.
I was gonna say actually goes down, yeah, because it's not considered mint condition anymore.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Yes,
just
but
damaged.
It's a signed feature
Beanie.
from the creator.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be really cool to have it in my stream room, so I can be like, look.
If I was in that position, I'd
I
say,
know
well,
this
let me
guy.
try, and oh, oops, I accidentally banned you. I'm not gonna bother trying to fix it. Oh yeah. Yeah, come Twitch. People come to Twitch. I'm gonna actually put the chat here so I can like look at it better, so I see everybody at once. Because we're not actually like usually I need the game to be here, but we're not really playing. Fake D&D. Fake D&D tonight. That's okay. Just chatting's cool too.
Hey, CJ.
And
Let's
one-
go.
We could do like a story so far a little bit if you want.
When they run like in those shows when they run out of ideas, so they spend an episode doing a recap.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that
That's
time in Whispering Pines? We do it in character too. Why not?
Oh shit. Okay. Wait.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm okay. I'm smooth brain in real life. I got this.
You got this.
I got this.
Oh,
I believe in you.
Red Leader went live.
Oh, he's cool too.
Yeah, Red Leader's cool too. I'm not gonna just shout out every streamer on Twitch today though. Like,
Why do I feel like I'm in the dark on this one?
oh my god, Red Leader's just another streamer. Just another streamer. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
That we know, or I know. I don't know if you ever met him.
So I should put a person here. How about Seraphina? It's her place. Maybe she's here. Where is she?
I don't know. Maybe she's sick again.
Her
No, not
Discord
Sam.
says she's an idol,
Sam's
so
okay.
does that mean that she's online just not doing anything?
Streamers, man, they suck.
Oh, they're the worst, aren't they?
Oh,
They're
I have
so
Forest
annoying.
Spirit. Forest Spirit was a character you never ran into. Yeah, you didn't go into that direction in during that time. Here's this character that you never met.
From where? Oh, she's so pretty. That's a shame.
It's
Hot
okay.
damn.
She looks like somebody who could be from Akatar.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
That's what I'm reading right now. I'm almost finished the first book.
I'm good at lurking sometimes. I bet you're the best at lurking. So, where the heck? It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I could just not have. Oh, she's in beach episode. There we go. Ta-da! I got her. There's that lady. She's a tiefling. She doesn't have horns though, because this is the art that I'm using.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So as you two are waking up and stretching and doing whatever else that people do when they wake up, or eating breakfast, I guess, Serafina will approach you and say, "So, Blue Dragons. Is that what I should call you? Do you have a preferred title?"
No, I think that's the title.
Okay,
It just flows off the tongue.
it rolls off the tongue, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's Canadian in my universe, by the way, because I can't stop myself from saying A.
Well, we are Canadian, so it's fine.
Yeah, it works. So before you came here to liberate High Water, yeah, you're one of them, that's true. Before you came here to liberate High Water, well, where did you come from? How did you start your adventures? Where did you famous blue dragons, where did you meet?
Okay. Well,
Filler episode,
we
don't
came.
you love it?
Yeah, filler episode. We came from Whispering Pines. Was our first destination. It's Whispering Pines, right? I can never remember city names.
It was Whispering Pines, yeah, good
Okay,
job.
cool, awesome. Okay, so we came from Whispering Pines. I received a letter from a benefactor of sorts who had a ghost problem, and he was looking for experts to deal with that ghost problem. So obviously, cleric, perfect for the job. And then we got our Dragonborn fighter here,
Yes.
and Norkilia kind of looks around and goes, "Where's Neve?"
He's
Uh,
probably sleeping in.
I think she went out. No, she doesn't sleep in. She's outside doing something. She never sleeps in.
She
I
did
thought-
back at,
I thought she
High Water.
did.
Wait, I thought she said her character doesn't sleep in.
My character doesn't sleep in, but because Sam wakes up early in real life, her character sleeps in.
Oh yeah, her character sleeps in. That's right. Yeah, her character's totally sleeping in right now.
Mhm.
Totally still sleeping right now.
But my cleric is an early riser, but I sleep in real life. But anyway.
Isn't it funny how opposites attract like that?
Right? It's so funny. But yeah, so there was a ghost haunting the city, and we needed to figure out how to vanquish it and get rid of it. So using our excellent detective skills, we deduced that it was a ghost of somebody who was gonna get married to some other guy. And the dad didn't like it, and he was a dick, and I don't like that guy at all.
Details.
Details. Yeah. So basically, we found out that the girl died, and she was haunted the village. So we had to figure out why she was there and how to get rid of her, and it had something to do with a well. And we had to reunite the lovers together, and this big flame thing came up in the middle of the ground, and they poof, both of them vanished. And then we were encountered by a devil man. This is the TLDR version, by the way. This is a speed run version of the
You're
story.
doing great.
You take your time. You just relax. You're doing great.
Well, my brain is of all the details, trying to get through it all.
Oh, okay, well, don't worry about it. You can take your time. Sip some tea.
Oh, that's what I am drinking tea. It's strawberry shortcake.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So the devil came up to us, named Vorganax, big scary bad guy name. He was like,
she
"Oh."
sips her tea.
Yeah. And was like, "Hey, you guys, you ruined my plans for conquest and stuff. You guys suck. I'll be keeping an eye on you, but you won't see the last of me." And then he took off into the darkness, laughing.
Because he's a coward.
And then all three of us are like, "Whoa, man! This guy should probably be stopped. You know, we should probably do something about that." And we were all like, "Yeah, probably. Okay, sure." And after that, oh, sorry. After that, we went to, was it Boulder's Gate? Yeah, we had to escort.
You didn't have to escort anybody.
Yeah, we did, because we had to dress her up in blue, and she had to go to Boulder's Gate. And we're like, "Oh, we'll go with you."
Oh,
Kavari.
yeah.
That's-
no,
that's
it was not Kavari. It was Helena.
Helena.
The Helena, yeah, the barkeep. I wonder if I still have her art here somewhere.
Probably.
But yeah, because that's when that trope of, if you're part of the, because we were called the Blue Man Group at the time. If you're part of the Blue Man Group, you had to wear something blue, and that's when it was born, because it kind of was like, "Hey, you need to wear blue."
Blue
And then we were like,
Man
"Oh, okay, Blue Man Group." So, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go to Boulder's Gate because reasons I forget."
She wanted to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to Boulder's Gate. And
Oh,
then,
there we go.
And then.
That's her.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
coming
that's
back to you
so-
now.
That's so long ago. Oh my god.
Long time ago.
It's been a while at this point. Holy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm sounding more like Renaxlu than Orkilia. I just,
That's okay. You're good.
I can't be in character and recall events at the same time.
You're just a narrator.
I'm a narrator. But yeah. So basically, yeah. So oh, before that, we gotta rewind. So our benefactor turned out to be like some kind of vampire guy who accidentally killed. This will be important for plot later on. Who accidentally killed his lover, or his lover died or something. I think he killed his lover. I think.
Do you want me to go over the details of that? Because it's kind of like word spaghetti right now.
Okay, go for it.
Okay,
Go
so
for it, DM.
they met a vampire man. His name. Well, they didn't know he was a vampire at the time. Their initial employer to deal with this ghost problem. He turned out to be a vampire, although his lover turned him into a vampire out of fear for losing him to the passage of time. So his lover, who was a vampire that, he didn't know, this monster hunter guy, what was his name? It's killing me. I should know this.
Oh, I wrote it down. Let me look at my notes. I have it.
Edric. No, that's the big bad evil guy.
I have it.
I feel like it starts with an E.
Wait, I got it. I got you.
Is he in Legacy?
Elias Grimwood.
Oh yes, Elias Grimwood. Yeah. So Elias Grimwood, he was turned into a vampire by his lover, and he didn't want to be a vampire. He was actually a monster hunter. For him, it was like a disgrace. And when he found out that he was turned, he also found out the true nature of his partner. So he killed him. So he killed his own partner. And then it was all sad. He staked him. And the party actually, when they resolved the issues with Whispering Pines and set the ghost to rest, they then also convinced Elias Grimwood to resurrect his partner, and they did that, and they became reunited, and
Power
they're
of
hanging
true
out.
love, baby.
Yeah, power of love, and they ended up like just being like, oh, what took you so long, as opposed to like being angry about it.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was really sweet, and yeah, that was that. That was the voice inside your head telling you that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was cool and that was cute. I did have like I did take notes, but then after a while, I guess I got so invested to the story I stopped. And I was like,
Same
what's
here.
going to happen next? I think Neve takes our notes, so it's fine. She's got everything written down.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
somewhere.
she's a
Yeah.
pro at this.
Yeah. Even in my Saturday campaign, I'm not the note taker. I leave that to somebody else. But yeah. And then after that, because that was all settled, we were like, oh, we gotta stop this devil guy. Oh my god, like he's gonna sacrifice more people. And then we went to Baldur's Gate. Oh, but before that, boop, rewind.
Oh god.
Little inside joke. So nobody knows, not even the players know, but we're not sure if Norkilia and Aurelius are actually engaged or if it's an inside joke.
I forget.
So basically,
Oh my god, you're killing me.
we were talking about like our characters were talking to somebody, and then Aurelius said something along the lines of, "Oh, if you excuse me, we have an engagement." And then Norkilia took it like the wrong way and went, "What? We're engaged?" And then she just like she's planning for like a Dragonborn half-elf wedding, but
Like maybe
we don't
she
know.
thought she misread Dragonborn culture, and now she's just like super into the idea. I don't know.
Yeah, so we don't
Nice.
know if it's gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen.
And I didn't have the heart to correct her, so I just let her go along with it.
Yeah, that's the thing too. He never corrected like Norkilia or anything. He was just like, okay, and then just lets her
Sure.
carry on.
We'll play along.
Oh man, if we get to the end of the campaign, you're gonna have to do something, man.
You know, you
Unless
can't
one of you
do
die-
anything right now.
Unless one of you guys dies.
It's very possible, but let's
Yeah.
hope not.
Yeah, because then I have to commission more art for you guys.
Well,
But
we're gonna do a sad, dramatic scene of one of us dying slowly in the other person's arms. Oh God.
oh my god.
It's Aurelius, and then Narkili's just like, oh, we didn't even get to get married. And Aurelius is like, what are you talking about?
We're gonna get married? What? I thought that was a joke. Oh, dead.
End scene.
And scene.
Did we go to the Feywild before or after we went to Baldur's Gate?
It was before.
What?
Well, you went
Okay,
twice.
no!
You went twice.
Okay, so Aurelius, you'll have to talk about the first time you went to the Feywild because I wasn't there.
Yeah, that was when I went with Neve for the first time, and that's when we met Roland.
Roland. Oh my god, gotta get Roland's art now. Hang on there. You keep talking about Roland.
Yeah, so we went to the Feywilds the first time before we went to Baldur's Gate. I can't really remember why. I know why we went to the Feywilds the second time, but I can't remember the first time. All I know is that we were there, and I believe we were going to meet somebody. Oh, what was her name? You said her name before. She's also in an alliance with the elf that we rescued in the second time we went to the Feywilds.
Kavari?
Not Kavari. What was her name?
When you
She's like-
went to the Feywild, you accidentally went there. You weren't looking for a contact or anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. It kind of just happened. But anyway,
Yeah.
we went to the Feywilds. We met Roland. We found a little village of pixies, and these pixies were little tricksters. And I fell for one of their traps and ended up getting a very icky, sticky substance all over my head, blasted on me, and they thought it was funny. Neve thought it was funny.
Of course she would.
She saved some of that, and she still has it on her to this day.
Does she even remember she has it?
I think she does.
Oh, there he is. There's the guy.
There he is.
Roland.
Oh, gosh, he had such a slow move speed. What was it?
It was like,
Like
2.
10.
Oh my god, it's 5 feet. No, 10
Yeah.
feet. Okay, yeah.
10
There we
feet,
go.
yeah.
He has 10 hit points.
But look at him. He's the new ally in the Feywild.
Yeah, he actually, and it turns out that he has a bit of a bigger role. I mean, not that much bigger, but like, so there's an archfey named Zybilna,
That was her name.
and the party hasn't met her yet, but Roland is literally her wine barrel for like her best wine. She keeps it in a barrel, and to make it easier to get at it, she decided to make it sentient. It could be like part of her sense of humor, but yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Yeah, we fell in love with Roland. And funny enough, when you continue to Baldur's Gate, Roland reappears.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to retcon that or not.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I think that the Witchlight Carnival, I don't know if that should fit into this universe or not. No, it's fine.
Oh, I like the carnival. It
Okay,
was
fine.
fun.
It was canon, okay?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, there
actually
you
very
go.
important because that's when Narkelia starts discovering her ailment for the first time. Then we travel to the Feywilds for the second time.
The Feywild was definitely canon regardless.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
but that's how we got there the second time.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna refill my glass because I owe you a hydrate.
Yes, you do. Do you want to keep going? Do you want to talk about the hilarious? Oh no, that's after.
Okay.
So we arrive at Baldur's Gate after going to the Feywilds for the first time. When we get to Baldur's Gate, Neve decides to sign up to become a local sorcerer champion and compete in a bunch of these arena battles to test her skills. And she ended up becoming a local celebrity in Baldur's Gate. Which
And
is
then-
always fun.
While she was doing that, we ended up getting separated again. And that's, I think, during that time we had to go on that quest for Blackwing, helping the dwarf.
Oh,
I can't-
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we were all there for that one.
I don't think we were. I think because I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
no.
why this person had to fill in.
Neve was doing her thing in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, we had to go after a half-dragon's son named Blackwing, and we met a very charming and underaccomplished, very proud of himself dwarf who really hated Blackwing.
Audrin Lacer. Audrin. Well, his name was Audrin anyway. And,
That was probably
Sorry.
the funniest stories we've ever done. Oh my god.
oh my goodness. So we had to
What'd
go
I miss?
we're still recap. We were talking about Audrin the dwarf
Oh yeah, Ogdrin.
and how Neve became a champion at Baldur's Gate, basically. Like a sorcerer champion. Hey, nice cup. Where'd you get it?
You gotta represent.
Yeah, so basically, because Kavari's the dragon lady, right?
Kavari is a half dragon.
Okay,
Blue-scaled
so-
half dragon.
So Kavari was like, "Oh no, my friend is kidnapped, and she could help you on your quest to help stop the devil guy. So you need to go
That is
free
a-
her."
Gross oversimplification.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Kavari. She is a blue-scaled half dragon. That's okay. So Kavari was actually on her own quest that was given to her by a Harper. Harpers are a part of a secret society. Who cares?
They're not
Moving on.
important.
She had a quest from somebody else to go seek out an artifact, and somebody that would have known where to find that artifact was a healer named Ektanen, who has a whole tower to herself. And her friend is in a bit of a pickle. Or not her friend, sorry. Her at the time she was not friends with her, but she was going to be friends with her later. That happens later.
They're like besties now.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think that about sums that up. I don't know.
Okay.
Was that right?
You're the DM, I guess.
That seems about right. Yeah. So then
Yeah.
then she suggested, oh, if you're looking for a healer, why not help me out? You know, you find your healer. I find my sources of information. That's about good. Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Kavari was initially the one after the Vault of Echoes.
Was she?
Yeah, because Artanen, she had a diary, or Kavari had a diary that had all the riddles that gave the hint to where the Vault of Echoes was. She gave it to Artanen, and Artanen.
No, that's not correct. Tessa, Thistlex.
Oh, Tessa had it?
Yeah, Tessa had it, and she worked with Shadow Mantle. We're talking about all these different characters now. Yeah, not Shadow. Sorry, yeah, Shadow Mantle, and Tessa had worked together for some time before she went all dark side, searching for the Vault of Echoes because of this journal they found together. And they were both searching for it together until one day Shadowmantle gave up and vanished and left Tessa with the journal.
Are you sure it was Tessa? For some reason, I can remember.
Yes, I am sure it's Tessa. I'm looking at my notes.
Then why am I remembering? It has something to do with Kavari's father, which is what the
No,
theme
hadn't
of this
that
was.
journal had nothing to do with Kavari's father.
Oh well, brain no work today.
I was going to do a name drop for his character too. Oh well.
For Kavari's father.
Next time. 2 weeks from now, I'll do it.
But yeah, anyway, after we do our thing in Baldur's Gate and finish the quest with Blackwing and Oghren, we return to the Feywilds for the second time, where we ended up needing to save a was he a half elf or was he an archfey elf?
He was an
Oh.
archfey.
Yeah, he was an
spe-
archfey.
Specifically
Okay.
an Eladrin at some point, but, you know, became a whole archfey. Yeah, his name was Leoran.
Was he
Yeah.
the one that was like, "Oh, woe is me.
That's the
I
guy.
lost something
That's-
precious."
Mm-hmm. My
He lost his-
whimsy.
his
Oh, I
whimsy.
lost my whimsy. Yeah, and then they had to recover his whimsy. It was a whole time.
Oh, that was fun. He gave specifically Neve a what was it called? A sack of holding or
Oh, a sack. Oh, a bag of. Wait, don't wait. Stop. A bag of inconvenient holding.
That's right. You
That's
remember it.
Yeah, I knew it was buried in there somewhere.
which we ultimately used to our advantage because
Wasn't expecting that.
well, you never expect anything. You never expect anything. Anyway, we used the bag of inconvenient holding because his whimsy was ultimately taken by a bunch of goblins. So, actually, I'll let you tell this part of the story.
The goblin things. Okay.
Yeah, we used it as a carnival thing.
So basically the goblin carnival was in town, kind of thing, or whatever.
Okay, so when just let me give a little bit more context here. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
So when they agreed to go find his whimsy, the party stepped through a portal, which led them to the general vicinity of where whimsy was, and Leoran revealed to them that whimsy is the name of his companion, who is an owlbear.
It was like a super colorful owlbear.
Yeah.
Like it was like made of rainbow owlbear.
Yeah.
I remember the art for that. So basically, yeah. So it was a carnival for like goblins and stuff. So, but Whimsy was like locked in a cage, like you know when you go to a carnival and sad little little animals locked in the cage. We're like, oh, we gotta figure out how to like get people away from this area and go and get this area cleared up. So basically, we decided to open our own carnival stall because we found out that if you throw something in the bag of inconvenient holding, it would pop out like 5 or 10 feet behind you or whatever, like almost like a cannon. So we were like, hey, let's turn this into a ride for goblins. We can throw them in a bag and they'll pop out. So then all of these goblins came to like ride the ride or whatever. And
Exactly.
and then eventually, we got them enough of away from the tent that we managed to free Whimsy. I think, did we lockpick it or something, or how did we get
No,
Whimsy out of the cage?
Neve just vortex warped it out of the cage.
Oh, yeah, who needs lockpicking? We can vortex warp shit all the time. So she vortex warped Whimsy, and we returned Whimsy back to the thing. Because, like, I think the Feywild or whatever was kind of, like, dying or something like that. But once we returned Whimsy, everything turned back to normal.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the
back.
Feywild was kind of corrupted.
Yeah, it
As this Archfey leader was in a dark place without his Whimsy. So, by the way, this Goblin Carnival was on the material plane, and we traveled back to the Feywild with Whimsy.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
fun fact, the reason why the Goblin tricks work is because I speak Goblin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think I disguised myself into a goblin too, I think.
You did.
Yeah,
Pretend. Yeah, I was the first one we shot out of the bag, I think. And I went, wow, look at this ride!
It
And,
was a test run.
yeah.
And
Oh,
the
look at me, a regular goblin! Ha ha ha! Nothing
the
to see
rolls
here.
were so good.
Here, I'll take you guys to the map for the Feywild encounter.
Well, this is what it looked
The
like
vibes.
theoretically before we brought Whimsy back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys were there before, and I was like, oh, does it normally look like this? And you guys were like, no.
No. And then who wants to explain? So after we saved Whimsy and rescued the Feywild, basically, the Archfey, what was his name?
Leoram.
Leoran. He gave us some more information about Vorganax and some more clues and important things to know about him and specifically other contracts.
It's his
that he's
throne
done.
room there.
Yeah, it's a pretty throne room.
Yeah, it's
I remember.
incredibly oversized. It's basically a king-sized bed, and he's a medium-sized creature. He's he's very dramatic.
Shakespeare.
But yeah, so after that, because I guess, is that when we kind of, like, heard breadcrumbs of something about the Nine Hells or something? Like, where it just started, but we didn't actually fully understand till later?
This is
Or did
when
he-
you learned Vorganax's real name was Vorganax and not Sir Edric Valtor.
Oh, yeah, now that we
Yeah,
know his
that's
real name, we
right.
don't even call him Eltor anymore. We're just like, it's Vorganax!
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's devil,
Mm.
and that's all he needs to be.
Sir Edric Valtor was the alias that he used in the material plane when he was disguising himself as a aristocrat.
So yeah, after this, I can't
This is also where you start to really experience the suffering of your ailment that you have, if you want to disclose that.
Okay, so, so my character is, like, suffering from a curse that she contracted when she went looking for a tomb, and she was trying to find treasure, or whatever, something just to bring back home for her family, or whatever. And then, it turns out she has a god-killing disease, and because I'm a cleric, I serve Tamora, she ends up finding, like, no, it wasn't this, that was later. So basically, like, it was called the Grey Wasting, but she was like, oh yeah, and it's contracted through, like, death and stuff, so whoever died in that tomb had the Grey Wasting, and I was just wrong place, wrong time, kind of thing. So, and then we find more about it later, but, we find out that eventually, like it's a soul killing like disease, and later on,
Horrible.
yeah, it's awful. Later on, I ended up drinking a potion because either because after like in this part that we're in right now, I couldn't take the dash action. I had a point of exhaustion, and then I started getting all these nightmares and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, something is terribly wrong. This is not good.
It's really not good.
It's really not good. And I was like, ah, shit, okay. And then we carried on with our adventure for a little bit longer. And is this after this? Did we go to the little town? On the
Well, after
highway?
we saved the Feywilds, we stayed overnight in Leovand's castle. He could grant us a feast and a place to rest overnight. We also did some research in his library, and we researched a little bit more on Vorganax.
Is that where we found the Nine Hells stuff, or was that later?
That's where we kind of touched a little bit. We also got a little tiny introduction to the Grey Wasting here too.
Yeah, it was just the you learned the name of it. It was very dramatic.
Extremely dramatic.
Yeah, it was
Wasting.
The Grey Wasting.
Sounds kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah, it was. I knew what I was gonna do with the disease at that point, but I was like really hesitant on whether or not to actually do it.
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Because, like, when I first made Norkilia, fun fact, it was actually for a different campaign, and she ended up dying on a fetch quest. So, she had a disease that she basically had Virgilio, where she had 2 different skin pigments or whatever, and she had, like, it's kind of like a blue, cloudy eye color. Her hair used to be a different color, but it all, like, went to white. And I didn't know, like, everything about it, and then when I was telling you guys about it, Epic was like, oh, your character has a backstory? Oh, shit, okay, can I borrow that? and then I went, yeah, sure, do whatever you want with it. And that's what happened.
And it's working great so far.
So, yeah.
So then we return to the material plane after long resting in the Feywilds, where we meet Octanon. Actanon, sorry. And that's when she made a potion for Narkilian, which basically temporarily relieves her symptoms. However, didn't it also, like, if you eventually do die from this thing, it makes it so much worse than what it would have been?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yepers. So, because, like, if I didn't drink this potion, I would have died within, I think it was, like, a matter of months or something like that, which is or a month, yeah. But, like, that would have left this quest unfinished, and Norkilia kind of wanted to see it through because she's personally invested in this at this point and stuff. So, it was either, but, like, if I didn't drink it, it still would have kind of been a painful death, but my soul would have been intact, I think, or something. But I would have died sooner and blah, blah, blah. But she's like, nah, I got some shit I gotta do. I gotta help my homies, yo. I gotta see this through to the end. So she drank the potion, but now she's gonna die a horrible death, and basically, her soul can't. I think her soul can't move on or something like that because it's a soul-killing disease.
So, what the elixir did was it condensed all the symptoms and just delayed it. And the Grey Wasting is a primordial sentient entity that exists beyond time and space. And it doesn't take kindly to people trying to mess with its goals. So...
Might be a problem later.
Yeah. So when Norkilia's time finally comes and when the disease returns... it will be a fate that not even the gods would dare, take that elixir. It is said that those who have tried have had their screams echo through the astral plane for millennia.
Is it, wait, Hang on. Wait, sir, I have a question. Isn't Nee from the astral plane or something? Or she?
Yeah,
That's
she gets around.
Okay, so does that mean if I die, she'll hear my screams forever?
I don't know. Nee's probably heard and seen some shit in the astral sea and the abyss.
She's seen some shit.
Jeez. But now, after I drank the potion, it altered my appearance a little. I no longer have Virgilio. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. It's a big word. So now
Her
my
skin returned to the regular tone that it was before.
Yeah. But now I have heterochromia. One of my eye colors returned, but the other one didn't. But my hair is now permanently this color. It did not go back to normal.
Yeah.
Kind of suits you.
What?
The hair color suits you, actually.
Oh, the white?
Yeah, I like it.
Her
Oh,
ashen hair is a constant reminder of her grim fate.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that one happened. Oh, yes. We would be on to Chains of Deception.
Yeah.
If anybody remembers that episode. I do. I've
I-
rewatched
yeah.
all the episodes.
Yeah, I remember.
Vertigo. Yeah, something like that. Vertigo? I thought there was an L in there. I thought it was Vitiligo or something. Yeah! Something like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
It's
Thanks,
Vitiligo?
chat. Yeah.
Thanks, Russ.
Anything.
Okay, but anyway,
Change-
Change of
change-
Deception. Is Change of Deception Hell on High Water? Is that what that is?
No, you did not go to... We could probably glance over Chains of Deception, because Chains of Deceptions is what... Chains of Deception is what led to your journey to High Water.
No problem, fam. I got
It's
you.
Chains of Deception where we go after Shadow Mantle.
No. That is where you
Can we see
discover Shadow Mantle's identity and location.
Can we see the map, please?
The map for Chains of Deception?
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Assuming it's still in here, which it probably is. Chains of Deception. Taverns, Whispering Pines, Heels, Wood Streets, Later, Higher, Water on Fire. Dang.
Oh, do we not have it?
Oh, here we go. I don't know if you'll remember it now. There's also this one, yeah. Do you remember it now?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
This is where you went after what's his face? I don't even remember his name. He died so quick. You know, I'll just glance over this because it was really not that great. So when the party talked to Ektanen, they also discovered that she actually knew somebody that at one point was conspiring with and making deals with Sir Edric Valtor. And they went to go find out what he was up to. So they went to the village he was from. Turns out that village is completely destroyed. Although the party did find that underneath the town, there was a underground ritual site for siphoning souls from the material plane and sending them to the Nine Hells. The party didn't like that, so they killed the guy in charge very quickly. So it was very
Rather
quick.
easily.
Yeah, it
not to
was.
brag.
They tricked him. They had a plan. They deceived him. It went very well, and then they just nuked the guy.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Is that the library episode where there was like the spider and the rope or whatever?
Yes, they solved a puzzle.
Okay.
A classic Zelda torch puzzle. They had to light all the torches in the room, and then like a secret door opened up. And I did a bit with a spider. Can't remember what that was about. It was just a joke.
What was the spider's name?
I don't remember. Ask Sam
You-
next time she's here.
You made art for it, and you're like, "Here's the spider. Remember the spider? Look, it's the spider."
Mm.
Oh, it's probably in the Discord.
I had
It
just
is.
finished rewatching or re-listening to that episode, and I was like, "Oh, remember that spider, guys? he's gonna be important to the overarching plot of the story. So make sure you watch the episode again. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so they killed that guy, and then they found in his notes that he was conspiring with other followers of Vorganax. One of which was named Shadowmantle, who was living in a place called Highwater. There's also a black dragon that made a deal with Vorganax, but they decided that was they'll save that one for later.
Well, we made our message on that one by going after her son with Eldridge.
Yeah. Eldridge?
Black. The dwarf, what his name was.
Oh, Blackwing.
Jimmy! The
That's the
spider
spider.
was called Jimmy!
Okay.
Jimmy the spider. He's the mastermind behind all this.
Okay,
Oh, come on,
anyway,
that was
carry on.
funny.
It was not Jimmy. Jimmy was not secretly the BBEG. Yeah. And then the party found out about Shadowmantle, and they decided to go on a month-long journey to a place called Highwater, which was a northern inland region filled with lakes and fresh water supply, a very lush region that is ultimately going through a bit of a political crisis because the town mayors and the individual leaders of different towns are mostly just being governed by the whims of the traders that go by and all of the merchants. They're basically the ones that control everything.
Which
And that,
we kind of did nothing about that. We were like, okay.
yeah, but that was ultimately one of the reasons why they were not equipped for what would follow in the next story arc, which I will let you guys take the reins on. When the party and Ektanin and Kavari arrived in Highwater, searching for Shadowmantle.
I don't know. Do you want to talk, Aurelius, or do you want me to do it?
You start and I'll finish.
Okay. So basically we came to this town, we were like, oh yeah, this is very nice, cool little place, very nice. And then we heard rumors that the people's, like, there was like prisoners and all these people that started to go missing. And we were like, oh shit, that's not good, we better do something about that. So, we asked around, asked a lot of questions, and found that there was like prisoners being taken by caravans that disappeared. So we were like, oh, okay. And then one of the prisoners actually ended up escaping that we ran into, and that's Garrick, right? That was Garrick?
Garrick, yes.
Yeah. So he ended up escaping, and I think he was running, and he was trying to, like, running from people, like, trying not to get caught or whatever, but we were like, we caught you. Ha ha ha! You gotta take us to where the people were going. And he was like, I don't want to! I'm a bad, broody guy. Oh... You know, I serve nobody but myself in my dark clothes, and I am a rogue. You know, stereotypical rogues, man. And then eventually we were like, you gotta do the right thing. You gotta be a good person. You gotta turn a leaf. And then he was like, okay. And then he joined. We followed him to where they were taking them, and it was to like a big tower, right? It was a big tower, I think.
No, it was a lake.
Oh, it was a lake. Oh, there's so many lakes. There's like 3 lakes.
That was the point. It's Highwater. The theme was lakes.
So he took us. Was it the thing under the lake?
It was
Where
under
we
the
had
lake.
to, like,
Yes.
Yeah, we had to part the water or something.
Yeah.
And then there was a big killer fish in there trying to kill us.
There was a corrupted, mutated muskellunge. It was a giant muskellunge.
Yeah,
Now
I did
he's-
not enjoy that. That's for sure.
It almost killed you.
It did.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so Neve with her mighty sorceress powers. We also kind of glossed over her character, by the way. We didn't really. Neve is kind of like, don't let Aurelius fool you. Neve is the actual muscle in the party. she's probably the
Rude.
reason why we she's probably the reason why we made it this far, because sorcerers and quicken spell and craziness. So because she's a storm sorcerer, she could control water and make it rain and stuff. So she parted the sea so we could go in, and we went in, and then we ran into Shadow Mantle, and Shadow Mantle was like, ah! And then there was like a big like phylactery thing in the back, and we were like, we don't know if we
Oh
should
hey,
destroy
I
that
still
or
have
not.
the art of that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Hold
Strange machine.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's a strange-
this machine was siphoning the souls of her victims and sending them to the nine hells.
Which is where all the prisoners and stuff were headed. That's where they were all going.
Yeah, they were all
So-
going to be sent to Phlegethos. Vorganax has gotten very good at siphoning souls and sending them directly to Phlegethos, not needing to take them through to Avernus, so he can get lots of souls. He likes souls, devils
Yep.
and their souls.
Yep.
Neat
Hence
stuff.
the whole starting mission is trying to get her soul and sacrifices and stuff. And then, so we were in the middle of a big fight, like kapow and stuff, right? Beating up bad guys, all that D&D stuff. And then, Shadow Mantle cast Banish on Neve, which was fucking scary. So, because Banish, the spell, I don't know if anybody in the chat is like super D&D, orientated or whatever, but the spell makes you return to wherever you came from, kind of thing, idea, sort of. Well, it banishes you to like a different plane, but if you're from a different plane originally, it banishes you to the plane that you came from. So Neve thought she was from like the astral sea, right?
No,
'Cause
she
she's a
thought she
pirate.
was from the Abyss.
Oh, sorry. She thought she was from the Abyss because she's like a pirate, right? She's a pirate of the stars, whatever.
And she
And
thought
then
that I'm gonna get into that a little bit more because you're a
Okay,
little bit.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
gonna mute myself. You carry on.
It's okay. You don't have to mute yourself. Wasn't trying to be rude. So Neve's character is an abyssal tiefling. So she's got half of her, well, a little bit less than half. She got like abyssal origins, and her father was from the abyss, and her mother was from somewhere else. I guess that's all I really needed to say. So she was expecting to go to the abyss because that's where, like, because she's got abyssal origins that she knows about. So yeah, that's about that. There you go. That's about it. You can take it away from here, Nepilia.
Oh, okay. Well, when she woke up, when she came to, when she got banished, there was like this big, huge, like wind vortex thing, and she was like, "This isn't the abyss. What is this? I don't understand." And she may or may not be an elemental princess. We thought for a while or something like that. Like, was it?
Oh
did
yeah,
we? Yeah.
she has suspicions that she may have some sort of relation to Akadi, who is literally the goddess of the elemental plane of air. So
Yeah.
she might have some god stuff going on there.
Hashtag not confirmed, but sus. But eventually, so now basically her whole like life as she knew it, like her whole heritage and stuff, has just been thrown way out to left field. She doesn't know anything anymore because she thought she was from the abyss, but she went to this weird elemental plane thing, and she was like, "What the fuck? This is crazy." I mean, like, she didn't say what the fuck, but she like, it was crazy. And then eventually Aurelius and I managed to hit Marrow Shard so that the banish spell didn't work, and it brought her back, I think. Isn't that
Yeah.
what happened? Because if you hit them in the spell, it brings them back. Because they have to be banished for like 2 or 5 minutes or something.
Well, isn't banishment a concentration spell, so that we just have to break concentration?
Yeah, so it just kept
Yes.
hitting her.
Yeah. But if it lasts a certain amount of time, the banishment is permanent, though.
Yeah, that's correct.
yeah.
Yeah. It did not last that amount of time
Thank God.
because the party just kept whacking the heck out of that lady. I think that Aurelius action surged at that point because he just really didn't want to lose his his nuke.
I think we kept
I was doing
missing.
everything I can to save Eve. Everything I
his-
had.
Hang on, I'm gonna
We
get
kept
that.
missing. A lot.
And that's
Mm.
why they call me the. That's why they call me the tank. I just go full force.
Yeah, that's it. So eventually we ended up trapping not Mare Shard.
Shadow Man.
Shadow Mantle.
Shadow Mantle. Thank you.
They put her in a
Shadow
box.
Mantle- yeah, in a box that we got from the vampire guy in the first area. That was his payment. He was like, "Hey, have this box. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool. You
Elias,
could
Elias gave it that box.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hang on, let me show you Shadow Mantle.
Because a while we considered putting my soul in the box just to keep it safe for now, but then we thought we scratched that idea. Yeah, Shadow Mantle.
She's in a box.
Whatever.
Drow
Yeah,
in a
so
box.
She's in a box. She's still in a box. We made her forgot that she was in that box for a little while.
They're just
Well,
like
so-
going on this long ass quest with straight up a drow elf in a magic chest.
Well, the
Yep.
reason why she's in the box is because once we eventually neutralized her to a point where she was no longer a threat, she explained that the reason why she's doing what she's doing is that she was afraid of the punishment that her soul would have if she failed Vorganax. So to protect her from Vorganax's wrath after she failed, we put her in the soul box to keep her safe.
Yep.
Drow in a box.
Fact. Drown in a box.
Drown a box.
So, and then eventually, for some reason, Garrick wanted to attack the big machinery that we were like, probably a bad idea. So I had to polymorph him into a bunny
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
And-
forgot about that.
to keep him from attacking that thing. But I think we attacked it anyway. Yeah, he's very mad. He's
Look at
very
him.
upset. Very
No, what-
upset, buddy.
What happened is Kavari made a bomb and we blew it up.
Yeah. And then we basically hightailed it out of there
Oh, we did.
to, unfortunately, certain doom. Because when we came back, I think that's when the... No, it wasn't! That's later! Okay, never mind. I'm spoiling stuff.
Oh no, you're right. After we leave this vault, we ended up making a little campfire on the beach, and then that's where we meet Marrow Shard for the first time.
Oh yeah, you're right! Oh yeah, so we made a camp and Mare Shard's like, "Ha! I'm an evil lady!" And she did the doom and gloom thing, where she's like, "Oh, I work for Vorganax, and this is blah. I'm gonna provide you with a decision, and you gotta make this choice: either leave and never return, or the city's gonna die." And we were like,
Can I
well,
tell you
Okay,
her
yeah, go
words
ahead.
like a little bit better than that?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
she actually said she picked her words very carefully. She said, "I will give you until the next until sundown tomorrow to leave Highwater and never come back. And if you don't do that, all of Highwater will be destroyed." And her phrasing was just ripe with manipulations because the party had made the assumption that they had time to prepare, and that wasn't the case because Marrow Shard kind of alluded to it, but didn't really. Actually, she didn't make it clear at all, which was probably intentional. Which was most certainly intentional. She's literally a devil. She was actually actively working on destroying all of Highwater, and she would have completed it by sundown. All of Highwater would have been destroyed by sundown. So it wasn't an act of a benevolent timer until it was destroyed. It was like, I'm going to start destroying this place, and, I won't stop until you're gone.
That lying, manipulative bitch.
It
Anyway.
she wasn't lying.
Oh no,
Go
she was
on.
very genuine in what she was saying. We just manipulated it into thinking
Oh,
that it
yeah.
was something else.
I mean, she's literally a devil.
He is literally a devil. I expect nothing less. Anyway, do you want to tell about the Vault of Echoes, Nokelia, or me?
You can. I've been talking for a while.
Okay, so after we received Marrow Shard's quote-unquote warning, we decided as a party that we would have just enough time to locate the Vault of Echoes, which we learned about. We learned it from Octanon, who ended up.
Ectanon.
Octanon. Who ended up solving all of the riddles in this journal that led to the location of the Vault of Echoes, which was conveniently in high water in the largest lake. So we traveled there as quick as we could. We go to the vault, and inside the vault is this huge library that has pretty much all the information that you need. We did as much research as we could, trying to keep time our top priority. And once we were done in there, also we met a very nice sentinel. What was his name? Did he have a name, or was he just like the sentinel or whatever?
He doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have a name. Anyway, he was a nice guy. Let us in after solving a riddle, which Neve solved, no problem. And we returned to high water after being in the vault, to realizing that it is completely on fire. We were...
We'll get a man for that.
Oh yeah. So we then learned as a group that Meowshard was not genuine in her warning, and we were basically tricked. And now we were panicked as the whole city was burning down right in front of us after we did enough research where we think we could beat Meowshard. And then after that, it was just an endless spew of cleaning out imps and barb doubles, and then we eventually confront Meowshard. With a whole lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A whole lot of fighting and rescuing, and then we ended up moving everybody down into a very nice sewer that was created by a character named Benwick, who we initially met when we arrived in high water. He was showing us around, and then from there we made a battle plan, and then, oh yeah, before I continue, the Citadel appeared from the Nine Hells. So the town's burning down. Everybody's like, oh my god, we're on fire, everybody's gonna die. And all of a sudden, this massive, intimidating Citadel emerges from the Nine Hells onto the Medeo Plain and just destroys the city. And I'll let you finish.
Okay. So we ended up getting some of. So as the Citadel came down, we were like, okay, so there's no way we're gonna storm this. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? We basically went into the sewer to try to make like a game plan kind of thing. So at first we thought we could go under the sewers and like dig our way through into the thing and come up that way. But then we decided that we like nixed that plan because we didn't think that was a good idea. So then, I can't remember why. That part eludes me. For some reason, we went back up. Why did we go back up again? Were we just gonna teleport? We were gonna vortex warp in there, weren't we, or something?
Yeah, you're going to, but then you didn't.
Well, our initial plan after we realized that the sewer trick was going to work is that we were going to send Garrick to sneak into the Citadel by himself, and then we were going to have him, because Neve can telepathically communicate with all of us, which is very important.
There's Garrick.
There's
Yeah.
Garrick. No, that's Varys.
No, that's
There's
Garrick.
Garrick.
There's Garrick.
There's Garrick.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, so the plan was we were going to send Garrick into the Citadel because he's a assassin, so he's very, very sneaky and stealthy. So he was going to sneak in, go somewhere safe, and we were all going to teleport to his location. However, that did not end up working because when we sent Garrick away, was Garrick with us when we first meet Varys? Or was Garrick in the Citadel?
He was already in. No, he met. Yeah, they met. He was
Okay.
still with the party. Here's Varys.
Okay, I'll let you tell the story about how we rescued Varys.
Okay. So as we were going to hatch our first initial plan, we encountered upon, like, we heard like some talking or whatever, and I guess Varys was one of the agents of
He
Morganax.
was one of he
Marrow
was
Shard.
one of-
Morganax.
Yeah, Marrow
Marrow
Shard.
Marrow
Shard.
Shard. I was gonna say Skeletor lady. I can't remember her name.
Skeletal lady.
Marrow Shard. Like he was one of her agents or whatever. But like he didn't want to be one of her agents anymore because he was like, so his skin's like all black because he's been trapped in the like basically the Nine Hells for so long that it's just it like he's all like it was just so hot and so intense that it like completely like his skin's all black or whatever from being down there for so long. So he was arguing with his buddies and he was like, hey, we should, you know, not, like we should not be siding with this lady. We should like break free of her control because like this is fucking crazy and all this other stuff. And then his buddies were like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna still serve Skeletor lady or whatever. So then we were like, we could use this to our advantage. So then we ended up saving that guy and kicked all their asses back to the Nine Hells. And then we were like, oh, hey, new plan. You are one of Skeletor lady's, like, you know, agents. Marrow Shard. Sorry, I can't remember names. I'm better with faces than I am with names.
It's
Marrow Shard's person or whatever. And she was like, so we were like, hey, why don't we use her to like, because our whole plan was like, we found out that she's kind of invincible unless we go and stop a phylactery, but unfortunately the phylactery was like a month travel away and we didn't have that kind of time. So we were like, okay, well, we don't want to fight her in the Citadel because that's fucking stupid because she's surrounded by people. So what if we could lure her outside? And we were like, oh yeah, great plan, awesome. So we were still gonna send Garrick in there to do some like recon kind of thing. So he went in and he was doing his little recon thing, and then Varys went in and went, hey, yo, Marrow Shard, I like single-handedly kidnapped all of the people and they're tied up outside. You should come out and present them to Vorganax yourself. These are the fucking assholes who've been meddling with Vorganax's plans.
And then he rolled really, really well on his deception roll.
Yeah,
Really
like
did.
exceedingly high.
Yeah.
Because like one of them died, but whatever. Because then we turned me into an imp or whatever. Because I have the spell for it or whatever. And then
Yeah.
she was like, "Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like a trap at all. Let's go." So then Marrow Shard came out of her citadel, and we had like a huge combat thing. And she tried to fly away after we kicked her ass. And yeah, we killed her and sent her back to the Nine Hells and went, yeah, we did it, woohoo! And then I guess during this there's like lots of cutscenes and stuff that happens too towards the end of the episodes when we play. And then there's like some other guy who's like, I guess I'll have to take over. Oh, that
Skarn.
kind of sucks.
Skarn.
Yeah, Skarn. Skarn was because it was called Skarn's Ascension or something.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, go ahead. Or am I
You're good.
Me
You're
or-
good.
Okay. Alright, so Skarn was also working with all the bad people and stuff, and he wanted to be a pit fiend.
Yes.
Okay, cool. He wanted to be a pit fiend. That was like his dream. That was his goal. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna be a pit fiend. Woo, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome. And then he ended up taking freaking Garrick. And then there's this little kid, the Benwick. He ended up getting in there too.
Benwick's
Somehow.
19. Just
Oh.
he's,
I thought he
yeah,
was
he's
younger
not
than
like a
me.
little kid. He's like 19.
Oh, I thought I promised a little kid to be mayor of the town.
No, king. He was
Oh.
saying that there should be a monarchy. Anyway, this is
Oh.
what a pit fiend
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah. So that was Skarn's goal. That's who he wanted to be. He wanted to be super powerful. Yeah, if I do this and succeed, I'm gonna gain favor and I'll be a pit fiend. Perfect. My dreams will come true. Yay! Whatever. Right? So he ended up kidnapping Benwick and Garrick, and we were like, oh shit, not our buddy Garrick. Oh, we better run in there and go save him. So we ended up storming the Citadel anyway, and we made it to the throne room. We kicked all of their asses, and they tried to take Garrick and Benwick back to the Nine Hells with them. But then Neve was like, ha, fuck you, one trick pony, vortex warp, bye, and then warped them and saved them, kind of thing. And he was like, oh no, what the fuck, ah. Yeah, we kicked his ass, so he won't be a pit fiend. We crushed his hopes and dreams because we defeated him. And then we found like this this area where we need like a couple of souls to like because Varys had to stay behind to like make sure
Going
that
very
the
fast.
Citadel. Sorry,
It's okay.
go ahead.
You're good.
Okay. Well, Varys was like, somebody needs to be here to keep the shield up, but we have 2 weeks to for you guys to have some downtime and stuff. For us to travel to the Nine Hells, and we can go take this battle right to them. Yeah, cool. Oddly enough, we need 3 extra souls to make this teleport to the Nine Hells. Good thing there's 3 other adventurers here. Oh, ironic. And we were like, okay, cool. Okay, you stay here, keep the fiends from leaving, keep the Citadel from leaving, stay here, and we're gonna take our 2-week vacation, and then we'll come back and be ready. So then, eventually we left, and we were like, yeah, everything will be fine. And we had a beach episode, which was last week's adventure.
Yeah. And I guess that brings us to today.
Wow, we've
Yeah.
done a lot in this camping already. Holy.
Well, that brings
And
us to the beach.
That's still the TLDR, and it still took us almost like an hour and a half to recap all that
Oh my god.
with
Yeah.
the TLDR version.
It's a pretty hot fiend.
I think
What
you should rename this episode just a story recap.
heck of an adventure.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Put
will.
it, put recap episode or something like
Recap
that.
episode.
Yeah, filler episode.
Well, I hope everybody that's new in chat is all caught up with everything. I mean, it wasn't as detailed as if you watched the other streams, but it's
Which-
basically what we've done so
You
far.
can find on YouTube.
Yes, if you are interested, you can watch. I'll leave it up forever. You can go ahead and watch the 30+ hours of content over on my YouTube channel if by some coincidence you happen to be a RuneScape player or something, or an MMO player of some kind, and you need something to listen to. You can. There's a lot more details that weren't covered in the TLDR version. I have actually listened to every episode like multiple times over. I genuinely enjoy it, but I'm also crazy, so I mean, there's that.
Well, hey, they make great podcasts.
They do. I'm also working on editing these episodes. I'm still on the first one because I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, you're just experimenting with it.
I'll get back to editing that tomorrow. Maybe I should release 10-minute clips because it's taking me insane. Like, I'm only 10 minutes into the edit. And I still got, like, yeah, it's going to be a while. But actually, I have a favor to ask both of you.
Shoot.
Could you guys record, like, intros of your characters and send it to me?
In character?
Yeah, in character. Be like, oh, my name's Norkilia, and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, because that's what my character says.
Absolutely, but I do have one question. Now, I know what your opinion is on voice changer, but if I use it...
Okay, if you record it, if you want to record it with your voice changer, I'm going to ask that you record it twice and send me both versions.
You know what? I will do that.
Okay,
I will do
thank
that
you.
for you.
Thank you.
Although I can't send it to over Discord, I might have to send it to you. Some other
Yeah, you might have to use
file
Dropbox
before.
or something.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
But can I ask you a favor, DM?
Yeah, of course.
I need like I need to know what I need to say because I need structure.
Okay, just say, my name is Norkilia. Give, like, a brief little introduction to your character. Like, I am a half-elf cleric with a heart of gold. No, I mean, you probably don't have a heart of gold, but
I have the heart of gold.
he's the one with the heart of gold. That's right, yeah.
Oh,
And,
no,
I sure
I'm the
do
camp
like...
counselor.
You're
Yeah.
you're the party paramedic.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long. It's
Okay.
really just, it's honestly just so I can put the voice to the character beforehand, so that people know when you're speaking that, oh, you're Norkilia.
Okay.
To be fair, I already have a script written down. I just need to record it.
Thanks, man.
Give me like a max length time.
I need it by the end of September. Preferably
Okay.
by the beginning of September, but I need it, like, definitely before I leave for Japan.
Okay. I meant like how long it needs to be.
Oh, like no longer than 1 minute. Like
Okay.
minimum like 10 seconds, maximum 1
Okay.
minute.
Okay. Perfect.
Like if you do have a lot to say, I don't want to restrict you.
No. I need like guidance and structure, and I need to know like what am I saying? What am I talking about?
You know what,
What am
I'll
I
give
not
you-
talking about? I need a script. Give me a script.
You know, okay. Just tell me what your character would introduce themselves as. How would you introduce yourself to somebody? You walk into a tavern and someone says, "Oh, hey, what's your name? What do you do for a living?"
Well, see, Narkili doesn't really introduce herself. She kind of just matches the energy of the room, and then she blends in.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just start talking. Oh hi! How are you?
I mean, it
What
works,
you
it
doing
works
here?
in our favor.
Yeah, you can go. Oh, hi there. I'm Norkilia. That'd be a good intro. Just start with, "Oh, hi there. I'm Norkilia."
I am the brains of this operation.
Totally.
Unfortunately, it's actually Aurelius. For better or for worse.
I mean, it's not. Don't feel bad about it. Just the numbers are the numbers.
Hey, with my negative like 3 intelligence, I've done some pretty high rolls.
You have.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a pretty decent place to end the stream.
There you go.
Yeah. So this has been Bond of the Blue Dragon. Please give Renaxlu a follow.
Oh.
As she is still got an hour of epilogue time to go through in Persona, and then what are you playing next after Persona?
After Persona? Okay. Do you want me to do my shtick? I don't know.
What's your shtick?
Oh, like how I normally do if I get like a raid or something?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Renaxalu and welcome to my channel. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, where on Tuesdays and Saturdays, except for this Saturday I'm going on vacation for a week, I'm playing Persona Royal. Shortly after that, we're going to be playing Police Simulator Border Patrol that was gifted to me from one of my viewers. And on Thursdays and Sundays, except for this Sunday I'm going on holidays, we are playing Okami. I'm a super huge Star Wars fan, and yeah, I don't know. I need to come up with something.
10 out of 10. That was beautiful.
10 out of 10. Yeah.
Alex, we gotta get you streaming.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okami is really cool. It's my first time playing it. But yeah, I play video games that you guys either buy for me or you can use your Republic credits. That's what we call them on my channel. Republic credits to get me to play video games whenever you want.
What do you
Within
want?
reason.
Yeah, could you please play Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon?
You can buy it for me or you can redeem your
God.
Republic credits.
I'm gonna work
Or-
on those Republic credits.
Or you could put it in the raffle that doesn't seem to happen anymore. I used to do
darn.
a raffle for everything for the games that I'm playing, but now I have a backlog.
Oh, that's fun. I'll just leave you alone with your backlog.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting through it.
Yeah,
It's
so Mythic Rest, thank you so much for coming. I don't know what this
I'm Mythic Rest.
music is. Yeah, it's been awesome having you here again. Thank you so much for resubbing Jade Vanguard. Thank you so much for following Mavis Freestone. Propatrol. Propatrol. Thank you so much for following. Yeah, I miss you too, man. We should play a game sometime. Your choice. We can play whatever you want. Yeah. Hit me up on the cord if you want. That was the stream. This has been Epic Samurai Live. And I'll
Hold
see
on,
you.
before you go, let me just do one thing.
Hentai saves Australia.
Never mind. I'm not playing games with you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to the stream. Please be tuned in the next few weeks. We will be continuing the Bond of the Blue Dragon story. Please be sure to follow Renaxalu at Renaxalu. Thank you for coming out, everybody. Please be sure to say, give your waitress a tip on the way out. Hey, so long. Good night, America.
That was almost giving Alistair vibes from Hazbin Hotel.
That's his voice.
That sounded like it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
That was good.
The only thing I need to work on is that old school 20s radio voice accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're made. Then you could just do Alistair stuff, man.
And what can you do, my effeminate fellow?
I could suck your dick.
God.
No.
Angel Dust is the best character in that show, man. I love him so much.
All right. Well,
Also, thank you for the plug, CJ. Thank you for
as
posting my.
yeah, thank you,
thing.
CJ.
Also,
That's
watch
not-
Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. It's awesome.
Okay.
Not for kids.
Has been Hot Hotel, not for kids. That
Yeah.
is a wrap, folks. Please consider coming in 2 weeks from today, where we will be back, hopefully going after a silver dragon. It's gonna be a doozy.
People will die.
The whole party is gonna TPK. Okay, come for next session where we TPK the party. Okay.
We'll be fine.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mark it on your calendars.
And then literally that same weekend, I go for the States.
Oh, nice. Oyasumi nasai.
Salutations.